This is Neural Newscast.
The essential stories for Friday, June 12th, 2026.
I'm Thomas Keene.
And I'm Isabel Moreno.
President Donald Trump claims the United States and Iran are close to signing a peace agreement. He announced the cancellation of scheduled missile strikes late Thursday, following 2 days of military escalation.
The Iranian Foreign Ministry has dismissed claims of a final deal. Spokesperson Esmail Baghai stated that while parts of the text are finalized, Tehran has not reached a conclusion on its specific red lines.
The proposed memorandum includes a timeline for demining the Strait of Hormuz and a framework for nuclear talks. However, a diplomat briefed on the discussions suggests there is still a 50% chance the deal could collapse.
Regional leaders in Israel and the Gulf states remain skeptical. Prime Minister Netanyahu's office clarified that Israel is not a party to the memorandum, despite the president's claims of regional approval.
In the NBA Finals, the New York Knicks staged the largest comeback in championship history Wednesday night. They overcame a 29-point deficit to defeat the San Antonio Spurs 107-106.
OG Anunoby secured the win with a late-game block on De'Aaron Fox and a subsequent putback. The Knicks now lead the series 3-1 as they return to San Antonio. Fox admitted after the game that he miscalculated his ability to outrun Anunoby on the final break. The Spurs veteran struggled throughout the fourth quarter, recording 4 turnovers in the final 17 minutes of play. The Knicks are now 1 win away from their first championship in over 50 years. Game 5 is scheduled for Saturday in San Antonio. Tensions in New York City are escalating between Knicks owner James Dolan and Mayor Zohran Mamdani. Dolan canceled a planned watch party for Game 4 at Madison Square Garden. Dolan blamed the mayor and the police commissioner for imposing excessive security restrictions. He claimed the city was trying to stifle the celebration following violence at a Bryant Park watch party on Monday. Mayor Mamdani countered that the city had already approved the permit for the event. He maintained that enhanced security measures were necessary to prevent a repeat of the chaos that led to 21 arrests earlier this week. Police had advised attendees to expect security levels similar to New Year's Eve. Dolan characterized these restrictions as a convenient excuse to limit how fans celebrate their team's success. Meanwhile, the 2026 World Cup officially kicked off yesterday in Mexico. The opening match featured the co-host nation against South Africa as legends like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo prepare for their final tournament appearances. Argentina is attempting to become the first team to win back-to-back titles since 1962. South Korea also began its campaign yesterday against Czechia, with Son Heung-min leading the squad.
In the Maine Senate race, Democrats are debating the future of nominee Graham Platner. Party leaders are reportedly discussing whether to pressure Platner to withdraw before the mid-July deadline.
Platner has denied allegations of physical abuse and insists he will remain in the race. The seat is considered central to the Democratic effort to win control of the Senate this November.
In Los Angeles, the federal arson trial began yesterday for 30-year-old Jonathan Rinderknecht. Prosecutors allege he maliciously started the 2025 Lockman fire on New Year's Day following a failed relationship.
That blaze eventually grew into the deadly Palisades Fire, one of the worst disasters in the city's history. The defense argues Rinderknecht is a scapegoat for the fire department's failure to extinguish the original flames. The trial is expected to focus on a timeline of events from New Year's Eve through the week the fire metastasized. Witness testimony from Uber passengers regarding the defendant's behavior is expected later this week. Finally, here is what else we are watching today. Defense industry leaders are scheduled to meet with President Trump later this week to discuss the current supply of missiles. The meeting comes as concerns grow within the Pentagon over manufacturing capacity. Executives are expected to provide data on production timelines for Tomahawk cruise missiles. We are also tracking the World Cup schedule. Additional group stage matches will continue through the weekend across venues in North America. Lastly, the mid-July deadline for the Maine Senate race is approaching. National Democratic committees are monitoring local polling to determine the impact of the allegations against Graham Platner. That's the briefing for this Friday, June 12th. Thanks for listening. I'm Thomas Keene. And I'm Isabel Moreno.
Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.